I'm just gonna kind of let I'm gonna let y'all trickle back in because I don't know. It's giving. I don't know. It's just like sometimes I think I might like this. I think I might just like going live, like impromptu, and not posting the link to Twitter, not posting the link to IG. It's just like whoever catches it, catches it. I'm kind of like one of those girls where I just like an intimate setting for my lives and stuff. Like, I don't know, makes it feel like close knit. This is literally just like freaking bootleg Gatorade or something from Dollar Tree. It's just electrolytes. Like I like electrolyte drinks for some reason. I think it's because they make me feel extra hydrated. Like, is anybody else like that? Yo, if I knew that like my Instacart was gonna come that fast, I would have just waited. I thought that I was at least gonna have like an hour. I thought that I was at least gonna have an hour, but that was like a super fast Instacart. He was, well, I didn't get but like 10 items, but he was like super quick. Like he said, hey, yo, why did he, okay, so first of all, he pulls up and he's like, oh, I remember coming in here a few weeks ago, which is like, okay, cool. Cause like I live in like a pretty quiet area of my town. It's like pretty quaint. It's very like family oriented. Lots of families over here. It's very safe and kind of boring. And so sometimes I do get even sometimes the same Door Dashers or, you know, Uber Eaters. But he was like, I remember coming back here a few weeks ago. And so we're just doing like general chit chat because he seemed really nice, y'all. Mind you, this man is like, he's not, maybe not quite my dad's age, but he's up there. Like he's anywhere from 55 to 65. This man gonna say to me, oh, are you single? I said, well, not for long. He said, oh, are you looking to get married? I said, I think we got a little bit of an age difference going on for that to even take place. Didn't tell him I was gay. Didn't want to break his heart. Didn't want to break his heart into pieces. But like, can you drop off my food and like not? Cause it's like, please, like, have some decorum. Like, where's the embarrassment? Where's the embarrassment? Y'all let me know. Because it's necessary, like it's needed. Embarrassment come through, please. Shame. Factor yourself into this equation at any point in time, like whenever you feel free. But like what? Yeah, this is just electrolytes. I got this literally like from the Dollar Tree. Sometimes I just be going in Dollar Tree to see what they have, like see what's different, try different drinks, try different stuff. I don't know. I love the Dollar Tree. I don't care how big I make it. I will never stop going to Dollar Tree and Target. That was gonna be my next question. I was gonna be like, well, do you have money? But then I started thinking about how I wouldn't even do that for money. That when I got the Princess Treatment Subliminal, baby, the Princess Treatment Subliminal got me to the bag the first time. And it was with a very beautiful woman. No sacrifices needed to be made. But I can't remember what we were talking about. Damn it. I hate when that happens. Because I felt like I was getting so into the zone with it. Let me share this live, actually. On my Twitter. I have not been on Twitter lately. Your girl has not been on Twitter, okay? Like, I don't really like that platform anymore. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really prefer that platform. It just is kind of not for me at the moment, and that's okay. And that's cool. Like, you know, let me just tweet out a little I'm live. Because I've been kind of MIA lately. I'm coming back, though. Girl, I'm trying to... Yeah, I just don't like being on there. Like, I was trying to find it. I was trying to find it. Like, I was going to be like, yeah, because it's like, it's just, I don't... And Twitter in general, like outside of that being a aspect of it, Twitter in general is just kind of like one of those platforms where I'm very touch and go with it. I'll put it like that. Like, and on my way to work, how was your coffee date? Oops, in the SP. Yeah, a little text from the SP. But uh it's one of those kind of like one of those social networks in general where it's like I'm very like I could be gone from Twitter for like a year and then come back and then just out of nowhere get this want to be on there again and then like be on there again for like 2 years and then I get bored and then I don't like the platform and then it overwhelms me too much, then I leave again for like however. I'm like that with Twitter. I am very much so just like that with Twitter in general. It's like I get cool with it, I'm on there a lot, then I disappear, then I come back. And so that's just my relationship with that platform in general. But right now we're at one of those points in times where, it's not resonating with all the Tiff Ryan-ness. And that's fine. That is okay. And it's, at one point it was. I missed that point. But honestly, it's not even really anything to complain about because I feel like I do have so many spaces where I can discuss the law with like-minded people, and I can interact with people like that, like, interaction that makes me feel good, and I want to be one of those spaces. That's why I'm like so non-judgmental, because I want to be one of those spaces for y'all. You know what I mean? Because like it's one thing to be informed, but then it's like another thing to be hostile and like, oh, it's just not for me at the moment. It's just not for me. I want people to feel like comfortable enough to like ask me questions and engage with me. And I'm not the type of person that's going to tell you like my way is the only way to do things. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this community should just be more open and, Yeah, I definitely have a private manifesting account. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have a private everything. I feel like that's like, with me like having a social media following, because I've been doing this for a very long time, y'all. Like I have been creating online on the online space for many, many moons. I am 27. I've been making content since I was 16. And I think that having a lot of eyes on you, like as a normal person, is a lot. Because I've gone viral a handful of times. Y'all didn't know me when I was just like plus size fashion and stan accounts. And like I have an online look, I have a history. I mean, we all do, right? So I was a lot of things before I became Law of Assumption Princess. And like this factored into like all that I do. But, I feel like having a large following, you need to be having accounts where you're not really seen. You need to have accounts and spaces that are just for you. And I think that just in general, you know what I mean? Like any private space that I have on social media, I have like a close few people that are on there, and I just am freely me. Like I feel like you deserve to just cultivate that kind of space for yourself all the time. Dude, Yeah, absolutely. I think I love having private spaces. And as open and as honest as I am, I would never change that aspect about myself, because I feel like I know how to like gauge, everything pretty well, decent perspective, level-headed person. But I feel like having private online space is just vital. Vital. That's so cool. Because like honestly, a lot of y'all who know me from YouTube, y'all don't really know like Tiffany Grande OG. There's some people who have been following me. Like somebody messaged me a few weeks ago and was like, I have been following you since I in high school, and like I'm 25 and have a child now. And I was like, damn. Like I've been around for a long time. I feel ancient. Not in a bad way, but like, Yeah, all of us have kind of been online since like we were children, right? Like I've been online since you had to have like a designated space and area for the computer. Like the computer is in our hands now, but you had to have the office space. It was one room in your house. You had the big ass PC plugged into the wall, and you would get like an hour of computer time. At least in my house. Thank you, Tessa. That actually literally means so much to me. How would you? Honestly, because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I have always, just like before I knew anything about the law, and this like attributes to the law, obviously, but I feel like before I really even knew what the law was, I just always knew that like I was gonna be well known and that like people were gonna know my face and people were gonna recognize me and people were gonna like be inspired by me. And so obviously that generated an assumption. My friend's being evil. She's being so evil. You know how like you go out with your other friends and your other friends are like, what the fuck? What are they doing? So annoying. But hell, what was I saying? Oh, I always kind of knew that I was just meant to be seen. So I feel like with internet fame, it did get kind of like, in a sense, easy for me to manifest because it's something that I feel like I did by proxy. Like, I feel like I've talked a little bit about those manifestations that kind of manifest without you having to do something. But however, if I wanted to have a platform, like if I was trying to manifest a platform, I would definitely first assume the identity of someone that has a platform. So like I tell y'all all the time, I always start with kind of like asking questions to gauge, like if I had this thing, how would I feel? Who would I know myself to be? How would I show up? You know? And I would definitely start there because identity is everything. And then I would just get clear on what I would want my affirmations to be because it can be like whatever you want them to be, as we know. But for me, you know, I kind of say things like, I say a little bit more than just like something like, oh, I get a lot of likes and I get a lot of engagement because like, so what? I likes and engagement. I mean, I've had that for a while and it's normalized to me, but it's not necessarily important for me. I would say like building online community and like having people who trust you as like a resource and see you as a friend is important to me. So I'll probably like say like I engage with people who truly see me for who I am, or my authenticity takes me far. You know, it's really up to you because you could just be surface level with it. Like you could be like, you know, I do get a lot of engagement on my videos. That's fine too. There's nothing wrong with that. But you know, it's just my perspective on it. Hey, how are you? Have you guys seen these things? I'm like so obsessed with mine. Like, please. Oh my god. It's so funny to me when people are like, so what's that baby with the butt cheeks out doing on your phone? And I'm like, it's a Sonny Angel. Yeah. Yeah. Like, let me see if I even have any. I might have like social media, like, you know, affirmations in my phone, but I feel like that's one of those things that I genuinely just manifested solely like based off of identity. Because like, you know how they say, oh, it's like I started working on my self-concept and then everything came together. Like literally having social media as one of my primary sources of income literally stemmed from like a self-concept that I was assuming for an extended period of time. Like this wasn't one of those things where it's like by the time I came on here to make a YouTube channel, I already had well over 300K followers across all my platforms. You get what I'm saying? So it's not something that I went into of like, gotta get the likes, gotta get the clicks. That was already something that I was well adapted to and regulated to and have been experiencing for some time. I had already been getting brand deals. I already had that experience. So it was like, I just got on here to just continue being me because dead ass, what I feel like led me to having a pretty successful online career, for me being a person that like nobody really knows in the sense that like I'm not on television or anything like that. I feel like by the time I came on here, I was just already being myself. Getting how far I did, I was just already being myself. Starting from the beginning, I was like already being myself. Like people will ask me, oh, how did you blow up on Instagram? Literally, I was just being myself. Like it wasn't on purpose. It was not something that I like orchestrated. Oh, period, Terry. Period. Drusilla. I hope I'm saying it right. It's a Sonny Angel. You can, I think you can get them like on Walmart. My friend was looking it up earlier today when I was with her, and they were like $4.99 on Walmart. Yeah, that's kind of like the vibe that I was trying to give with it, Terry. I was trying to give like 80s, 90s, like Miami penthouse dynasty type thing. Can you talk about the ins and outs of the law? Can you talk about knowing the ins and outs of the law, but not actually knowing how to actively apply it in your day life? What do you mean by that? Like, not, are you saying like not knowing how to like incorporate it into your schedule? You know what I mean? Or is it just like a general like disregard that you find yourself going through like throughout your day? Thank you. That literally means so much to me, Tessa. That ass. Do you think emotions manifest? I don't think that emotions necessarily manifest. I think that the emotions that I feel like your thoughts can become emotions, and then thoughts that are extensively permeated on to the point where they become an embedded belief or assumption, that could manifest. But I don't think that like general emotions manifest, because I think that that would be like a very slippery slope to be on in terms of like assuming things into your reality. Because it's like your emotions could be like this, but your identity could be like this, like stable, which is what I try to consistently explain to people. It's not so much about the emotions, it's about the identity that the emotions are stemming from. Because if you're secure in your identity, if you're secure in your self-concept and your capabilities, if you're having an off day, you can acknowledge the fact that you're having an off day, but not slip into an assumption and a belief that because you're having an off day, something negative is going to manifest. Because then at that point in time, you're just kind of like making assumptions that have no actual benefit to your life. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, and once you get to that territory, you're like utilizing the law against yourself. Oh, child, yeah, that was like so crazy. Like those manifestations happened so fast when it was like Puerto Rico, and I was like getting published in all those magazines because Lizzo stitched my video. That was like fucking insane. Cause it was like I literally had said to myself like maybe a week or 2 weeks before, I was like, oh bitch, I'm in Vogue. And then Teen Vogue published that article with my name in it and credited me. Like, please, where's the receipts? I need to, that'd be cool. Like if I made a video and talked about like every manifestation, that would be like a 3 hour long video. Like if I was to like make a fucking video of everything I've ever manifested, for fuck's sake. I like Chat GPT too. Honestly, Midi, it's, if you're like listening to what everyone has to say, I understand how that could be like seemingly overwhelming, but at the same time, that's when y'all gotta come to the realization that this is why we're saying that you can't do anything wrong, because essentially everyone is saying the same thing in a different way. They're just verbalizing it from their perspective. You get what I'm saying? So it's, I know it can seem like overwhelming because it's like this person saying this person saying that, but it's literally like two sides of the same coin. And when you start to look at it from that perspective, it can get a lot less overwhelming. And as far as like putting your awareness on it, it's really not as complicated as you might think that it is. I feel like people think of their awareness or their consciousness as something that is like so far removed from them, or something that they have to take a journey to, when it's just quite literally an extension of them. So it's like, if I was to say, oh, I went in my grandma's backyard and I picked a cherry red apple off of the tree, your awareness, without even trying, went to picturing a red apple in the backyard. Right? And that's what people mean when they say you don't have to reach too far. You just have to choose to tap into your awareness and your consciousness and use it to your benefit. So that's what they mean. It's like, be aware of, who would I be if I had this? Again, who would I act? How would I act if I knew that this was true about me? How would I show up in the world as this person who knew that they were secure, who knew, like, 100% that they're getting every single thing that they want? Sorry guys, hold up. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Let me open my books, because honestly, oh, this is my friend. Oh my God. I've been manifesting so much friends, y'all. Hold on. I gotta send this girl a voice message because I definitely want to meet up. Oh, she's so sweet. And she's somebody from, okay, let me hold on. I'm gonna get back to answering questions. It's so funny because I've wanted to be friends with this girl for so long. I follow her on TikTok. I had no idea that she lived in my area. Like, not a clue. Manifested that. Oh, I was gonna say, I need to open my books. A girl has been so busy lately. When the new year comes, it's definitely gonna be so much more availability on my website, y'all, because right now my availability has been so limited, and that's really my fault, just because I've been so all over the place, which I'm so thankful. We love when life provides, right? We love when things are manifesting. We love when we're busy, but that's literally all that's been. But honestly, if there ever is a time that you go to my website and it seems like I don't have any openings, just email me. Click the contact me box and you can write me a message. It'll go right to my interface and I'll see it immediately. Let me show y'all. I use the Villo app. This is how I edit all my videos. This app right here. Villo. This is how I make all my videos. Not just subliminals, but you can literally use, I was saying I was gonna make a tutorial, but you can use any video software app or any video making app to make a subliminal. It's literally so easy. Making subliminals is so easy. The hardest part is if you're gonna use music, finding copyright free music. That's the hardest part, but it's so easy. Villo, VLLO, VLLO. Girl, oh my God, yo, should I do that? Should I though? That'll be a long ass video. I might have to do that in 3 parts. If I was gonna sit down and talk about everything I manifested, that would have to be a 3-part. Maybe I should add that in my disclaimer too and be just email me, because sometimes I'm busy and it might seem like I don't have availability, but I can definitely, if you email me and say, hey, I'm just trying to see if you're available at this day and time, or even especially if you just want a subliminal or something like that, listen, email the girl. But yeah, I'm gonna make that a video for sure. I'm gonna make that tutorial a video. Hold on, sorry. I manifested a few things, but now I'm worried I won't be well, no, and that's the thing, because it's detachment and stuff like that. I feel like it's just another word for knowingness, because it's when you know that something is done, you're not clinging to it like this, right? You're just living in the knowing and the understanding of oh, it's done, oh, it's mine. You get what I'm saying? So again, and this is where I'm telling y'all, you gotta be aware of the meanings that you're giving to these definitions, because we love detachment. Detachment is cool, but it's not necessary, and it really doesn't, whether you're detached or not, really doesn't have anything to do with whether or not you're going to manifest. It's just a way of saying know that it's done. It's just a way of saying know that it's done, because when you know that it's done, if you're not like peeking in the oven and you're letting the cake bake, it's gonna come out perfect and crispy. But it's like if you're looking in the oven like a million and one times, it's just gonna make you, the anticipation is going to be heightened, and it's just like we know that it's done, like, so I would say just focus more on knowingness. I think that maybe with the word detachment, people kind of get that confused or conflated with letting go. So what do we do about worrying about time, or if it's doing it wrong and not happening? But well, that's all up to you. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the whole name of the game, because it's like if you're still like fixated on time and like it's not here, that means the focus isn't on you and what you're telling yourself. The focus is on the external to let you know what's going on. But the external is just following your lead. You get what I'm saying? So it's like that the minute that you divert from you to look out there, that's when you're getting all mixed up again. That's when you're getting all mixed up again. And that is literally like the common denominator for every hiccup I see within this community when it comes to people not getting what they want. It's always like some beef with the 3D, or it's like it's not here, I don't see it. And it's like you have to literally remind yourself that that's falling off of the horse again, essentially, because it's like you're the source. So it doesn't matter what you see, it doesn't matter if you don't see movement, it doesn't matter, any of those aspects of the 3D don't matter. But that's the part that really be kicking people in the freaking ass. And it's like, I get it, I empathize with it. Like we were literally not taught that. Like we were literally quite literally taught that our five senses is it. So I don't think that it's like outlandish and not understandable, but that's kind of like where you got to take your pick. This is a soundtrack. This is like literally a copyright free jazz track that I got off of YouTube. So I do not know the name of it, but on my channel this is called the Princess Treatment Subliminal. Trying to take off my necklaces. Y'all, if I seem a little like woo woo, I feel like whenever I take a hit, I just act loopy. It is not on purpose. It actually kind of makes me mad. Yeah, of course, no problem. Cause like I get it, you know what I mean, and that's why I try to always like remind y'all, we are quite literally doing the sheer opposite of everything that we were taught from day one. Oh, and do we need to work on our limiting beliefs? Well, I feel as though you should want to tackle limiting beliefs, just because it's going to make that process of focusing on the end goal easier. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you tackle a limiting belief, it's just going to make living in the knowing that much easier, because what makes living in the end harder is the limiting beliefs popping up and then buying into them. You get what I'm saying? So I would say, yeah, because it's kind of one of those things that I feel like you should just want to do for like your ease of experience. Like all of this is about you, right? Whenever I get overwhelmed, I just remind myself that all of this is about me. This is not about this, that, or the other. This isn't about anybody outside of me. This isn't about any SP. This is all about me. Don't I feel as though I deserve to have an experience where this is easy? Don't I feel as though I deserve to have an experience where this is reflective of the fact that I don't have any limiting beliefs because I'm limitless? I feel like I deserve to give myself that experience. So if you're asking me, I think that you should absolutely focus on dismantling those limiting beliefs. And a lot of times for me, that didn't even necessarily look like getting a pen and paper and writing all these beliefs that I had down and trying to pick them apart. For me, it was like they would come into my awareness, and then what I would do, I feel like I've said this so many times, but that comes with the law, right? Like teaching and talking about the law comes with repeating yourself. So I suppose it's perfectly fine. But I would ask myself questions. I'd be like, well, why am I assuming that this means that? Why am I assuming that something is going to get in my way? Why am I assuming something negative? And why would it be seemingly so hard to assume better? And when I started asking myself those kinds of questions, it led me to the right kind of inner dialogue that I wanted to have with myself. And then I started to realize, oh shit, I don't have to co-sign these limiting beliefs. Like, I don't have to say that they're more powerful than me. I don't have to say that they have any kind of victory over me. Like, I was literally my entire life always given the choice, but I just wasn't aware of the fact that I had the choice, you know? So yeah, definitely, if you ask me, I'm just definitely going to say tackle those limiting beliefs, because like you deserve that for yourself. I kind of view a lot of this as like me giving myself a trophy. Okay, wait. Do you guys want to do this Monday? Would you girls want to do the mall this Sunday? Since it seemed like everyone was free, we would just have to go earlier in the day since the mall closes at 6. Okay, wait, what mall? Sorry. What does it mean when you keep seeing angel numbers when you're thinking about SP? Anything you want it to mean, babe. Literally anything you want it to mean. You can be like, oh my God, that means that they're so madly in love with me and they want me so deeply. And like you, anything. Like the angel numbers don't hold the power you do. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And I love a good angel number. Like that isn't me saying that they're like completely null and void and like, you know, fuck them or anything like that, but like you have full creative control over what you want any angel numbers to mean. I love you too. Always learning. I love that name because I'm like the same. I love learning. Honestly, Cinderella. Okay, like honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all this because again, this is all just my perspective and like how I feel about things and how I live in my reality. I feel like obsessed is so, how do I put it? I would rather say in love versus obsessed, because I don't know what it is about the word obsessed for me. The word obsessed, it doesn't feel personable enough to for me. Like, you know what I mean? It just kind of feels like surface level, like, I don't know, like I want something more, right. I don't feel like there's enough like sincerity in it. And I know what people mean when they say it. I know what people mean when they say it. Like, no beef with the word obsessed at all. But it's just like, I feel like I want my SP to be like more personable and more loving with me than that. And for me, I feel like, honestly, I feel like I've experienced myself through so many different SPs, and it just like amazes me like every time. But I guess if I could like answer, yeah, I think like devotion, or like what's, I don't even want to say passionate. Like, oh, we need more words out here. Like, can we just start making up more words? You know, like, I just want more words out here. It's like, but if you're out, I feel like it feels like, it genuinely feels like you're loving yourself through them. And it is like the most gratifying feeling, because it's like a lot of the times for me, when I get what I want from a specific person, it just clicks in my mind even more that this was really never about them. And in a sense, it makes me feel so much more connected to myself. Like, love my, nothing's wrong with loving an SP. Like, we love our SPs down to the floor, like, you know, all that shit. But it's like, I just realized how much more powerful I am every time I do it, because it's just reminding me about how much of a reflection this all is. I like enamored. I identify with that word. And yes, I do agree. To an extent, I feel like language kind of does limit us a lot. And I can say that. Hey, hey, y'all. I feel like I can say that because I see it so much when I'm coaching. I literally see how like language can like have people trapping themselves in ways that they don't even need to. Yes. Oh my God. I love that for you. Yes. That part, Terry. Building balance their life with seeing me as a driving force to keep going no matter what, because I am a life I am building. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I literally just wrote down like hella. I was taking like requests earlier in the comments, and I was like writing shit down, and I was basically saying that I have a few sit down videos coming out for sure, but I want to start like, especially because it's like about to be holiday season and stuff. I want to be like boom, 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 boom with the subs. Also, if there is stuff like, if there's anything in particular y'all want me to talk about in a law of assumption, like a sit down talk video, let me know, because I will be filming in different spaces soon, which is exciting. But I just sometimes I feel like I'm always talking about the same things, and it's hard because like the way that I film, I always come to y'all like very authentically. I'm always in an authentic space when I'm filming. But and I know that like with the nature of this law, it's gonna get repetitive. But if there is anything like specific y'all want me to talk about, please say so. I do have a forum. I need to start posting that a little bit more. I think that would help me a little bit, because I do have like over 100 responses in the damn forum. Okay, wait, I'm gonna screenshot that. I definitely will do that. I think that that's like, yeah, that's like, honestly, I try to make content like that. Like, that's why I feel like I'm kind of like law of assumption intertwined with like a bit of authenticity. I think I should also talk about how like, I guess I have, yeah, pretty much I have. But like, I feel like people will really get good at this law when they use themselves as like a reference point. Hold on, let me see if I like put it in the description of my videos, because I feel like I do, but maybe I didn't, because I knew that it was gonna get like overcrowded. Because like I said, I literally, oh, I do have it in the description. Like if you go to my recent video and you go to like my content / subliminal request, like if you go in the description, I have the link to the form right there, and you can like, you can just like write your idea, or you can like write it in the chat. I don't care. Cause I love you anyway. I wish that YouTube would like let you play copyrighted music. It's crazy. That's my next manifestation. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I do understand that. I definitely understand that. I definitely like that is the nature of the law. You know what I mean? I guess it's because like I've been making this content for about like 3 years now, coming up on 3 years, and so I want to diversify it a little bit. That's why I started talking about things that I feel like I didn't hear enough people talking about, especially when it came to emotions. Because when I was new to the law, I felt like nobody was talking about how to deal with your fucking emotions, bitch. I felt like nobody was talking about that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? That's why I started making it. LOA is. Oh wait, I read that. Duh. Would you have an LOA meet and greet? Hell yeah, I would definitely. I definitely would. That would be like so fun to me. I mean, yeah, no. Tomorrow I want to go to the gym. We can do Sunday. Let's see what they say. Okay, sorry, y'all. But yeah, that's why I just started. I was like, damn, I feel like nobody's talking about nobody's talking about this. Oh, I didn't know. Yes, that is like my Sabrina Carpenter hair. Camaraderie. I mean camaraderie. I know what you wanna be. Where art thou? Why not upon me? See it in my mind that's fulfilled. Ooh, who's a cute boy with the white blue eyes and the big like. So I feel like my self concept has like self concept too far because like I kind of have like a little bit of a stalker, y'all. And it's not in like a super dangerous sense or anything like that, but yikes. And it's a female, it's a woman. But it's like getting weird and like this I've had people have like infinity for me and personality and stuff like this, but like I feel like I self concept a little, but am I gonna stop? Like, bitch. I don't even want to. Should I get into the specifics? I don't even think I should get into the specifics, y'all. Because I've been talking about this with like all of my friends, and like, okay, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those situations where like I haven't quite, because I already know I have like full creative control over this, right? But I haven't quite figured out how I want her to. I don't even want to say show up in my reality, but kiss my ass for like pushing my boundary. Like I honestly kind of want you to fall at your feet. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. She does espresso. Oh yeah, because then I said that the other day on my private. Okay, hold up. I definitely said that. I was like, bitch, I'm the solution. I was like, I found the solution because I am the solution. That shit honestly hits. I found the solution because I am the solution. 8. Devoured. Okay. Honestly, it's so much to explain. Like if I was to like explain that story from like the rooted to the tutor, we would literally like be here all night. But basically, I had like a friend situation try to like blur lines a little bit, and like she's someone I kind of already knew had feelings for me, but I didn't quite reciprocate. And now it's kind of like she's trying to, in a sense, like finagle a space for herself into my life. And nah, like you're just not gonna do that. You're just not gonna do that. And I will just say she went to like one crazy extent in particular. The other things are just kind of like the cherries, vanillas, and the whipped creams and the sprinkles on top. You get what I'm saying? So I'm kind of trying to decide, like, damn, how do I want her to like show up in my, like, I'm trying. I guess I'm trying to think about like what specific action I would like her to take in order for me to feel not even vindicated, but just like bitch, like, or not even like forgiven. I don't even really necessarily want to forgive her. It's just like, bitch, I want you to just like show up like this because what you did was out of pocket type thing. Your way of teaching is refreshing though. No toxic positivity. Like I'm seeing people from the law of attraction to law of assumption saying to push down your emotions. That's what I'm saying. Like that's literally I'm telling you right now, when I first started law of assumption, I literally thought that if I had a negative thought or I had a negative emotion, I was doing something completely wrong. Like y'all have no idea. Like you just don't even know. And then it was like I'd be like kind of running away from my emotions, and I would just be like affirming them away, or like affirming to like distract myself from the fact that I have emotions. And it's like that's not gonna cut it. That was never gonna cut it. That was never gonna be sustainable. That was never gonna be normal. Not healthy. Not healthy at all. But like y'all just man, 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 man. Did we come far? Did we come far? Yes, we have. I wouldn't dare do that today. Like, at all. This is my shit. I literally could hear this. I don't know how many times. I don't get tired of this background music. I don't know. Like, I don't know. This instrumental just ekes down to me. I think one of my favorite revision success stories is definitely revising my aunt's cancer, because that was kind of like a really, really big deal. And like, obviously, like, life-saving and life-changing. So that's like definitely on top of that list. There was another point in time where I was revising I had got rejected by an apartment complex, and I was just like revising that they called me back and actually said that they could accept me. And it was like really honestly for shits and giggles, just like testing my capability, and like they absolutely did. And by that point in time, I had already like kind of got my heart set on the place that I'm in right now. But it was just cool to see that that could change. Like, it was so cool for me to like see like, oh, I could literally change my reality just by deciding that it happened a different way. I'm not on LOA Tumblr. I'm really on Pinterest. Honestly, Pinterest is one of my favorite LOA spaces because it's quiet. It's just like the content, and I like it a lot because it's lots of different. I agree. I'm not gonna lie, I agree. But it's almost like I don't refer to it as revision anymore. I guess since like when I started like paying attention to Neville a little bit more and like understanding consciousness, I just kind of see everything as consciousness. You know what I mean? I think that when I started reading Neville more, I dropped a lot of labels. Even though I know he definitely does like use terms like revision and stuff, but when I started reading more on like his understanding of consciousness, I just stopped really like. Somebody earlier had asked me like about like mental diet, and like I don't even use that term anymore because it's just like I see it as mental indulgence, because it's like if I am absorbing and marinating in the fact that everything I want is already mine, to me that sounds indulgent, that sounds rich, that sounds fulfilling, that sounds like everything opposite of a diet for me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I do understand what he meant when he said mental diet, because of the fact that like you're taking all the bullshit out, you're funneling through that bullshit. I get that. But yeah, I like revision. What else do I like? I'm kind of like just a saturation girly. I'm about to revise that I never had allergies, like no joke. Everybody is like hitting me up tonight. What the fuck? So confident. That self-love oil, babes, is that what it is? I don't know where I've been at. It's honestly very. Hold on, let me take a drink of this real fast. My throat feels so dry. It's very chill. My saturation routine is very fucking chill because I have a right. Like, please, okay, like, please, don't act dense. I have a photo album in my phone, and I call it like my story, and it's over 1,600 pictures in here. And so that's one of my favorite ways to saturate, like not even necessarily just with affirmations, but with like visuals of like my dream house, my dream car, my dream relationships, like relationship aspects, my dream hair, just all of that. It makes it fun for me to like scroll through my phone. Cause like, first of all, I think we all just kind of generally have an affinity for scrolling through our phones. So I figured, well, let me you take advantage of that and like create a visual world where I'm literally just absorbing all of my ideals and getting regulated with them. So a lot of times at night, before I go to sleep, first thing I do is as I'm doing like my skincare and stuff, I'm doing mirror work. So I'm like saying affirmations, looking at myself dead in the fucking eyes as I'm doing my skincare. I'm telling myself like, bitch, you're so fucking beautiful, you're amazing, you get everything you want, life is going your way, everything is showing up the way that you want it to, blase blase rah rah rah. Then after that, I start, scrolling through my, I put my music on. I start scrolling through my dream world, looking at everything. There's so many different things in here, like affirmations and like cars that are mine, just everything. Ideal friendships, ideal relationships, like it goes on and on and on. But after I do that, I might do my affirmations like a few times because I have text to speak do them for me, and it makes it a lot easier because it's like all I have to do is sit there and absorb it. I don't have to go da 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 da. I just have her read that shit to me. And so I make it very chill. I make it enjoyable. Like any routine that you have to enjoy it. Because if you don't enjoy it, it's not going to be sustainable. Why does it feel so late? It's not even 7 o'clock. I'm thinking it's like 9:30. Granted, I have been out all day, but still. But yeah, I make it just super fun and easy. It's like I listen to my favorite music. I do my me time. Like I need it to be chill. I don't wanna like you don't wanna treat yourself like you're your own drill sergeant. You can have discipline and hold yourself accountable, but not make yourself miserable. Like, you know what I mean? This isn't about driving yourself berserk in order to get some stuff that you want. Because it's already yours. Tiffany. Girl, that was literally the successful one. I'm fucking crying. That was literally the successful one. Like, hold on. Sorry, y'all. My friend is like, can you send us a different version of this video? This was the best version of this video we got all day, girl. I'm literally about to tell her, like, sis. No, I haven't. What's since 8? Sorry, y'all. Like, what the frick? No, but I have not seen that. Honestly, it wouldn't be. It's like, at this point for me, I don't really use any steps. I just get my mind fixated on what I want and I just go straight for it. You know what I mean? And honestly, even since the beginning, I've always been kind of like that. Like, I've just always known myself to like be that kind of person where it's like, some people do have to take steps to get a manifestation, but I've just always been a sharpshooter because I think that my identity just coincides with that. It's just like, I just want to live in the end of the knowing that it's done. That I identify the most with that. It just makes everything a lot easier for me. Well, honestly, like, what's making you feel drained, Anonymous? Oh, or Anonymous Alchemy? Like, what aspects of like what you're currently doing like are making you feel drained? Because I talk about that too. Like, if at any point in time you start feeling drained, I think it's a sign that like you are overexerting yourself, because this whole point is for it to be easy, right? Sorry guys, just texting. Y'all see how everybody's like literally contacting me at this time? Absolutely, for sure, for sure. I don't know what's like my iPad is like being rebellious. Okay, so basically eight people across the world are born on the same day, experience a mental connection, they live their lives. That sounds interesting. Honestly, I was just talking with my friends about like how we were all just kind of saying that ain't shit on right now. Like nothing's really good to watch. I haven't been watching, but I've been watching like old reality television. Everybody's telling me to watch Love Is Blind and watch it from the first season though, so I might do that. I'll see if I like get into it the way that everybody else does. I'm gonna read your comments. Don't worry. Mentally persisting, changing my negative thoughts about my person. I've let go of the old version, but the past keeps coming back. Hold on, it disappeared. Even in other aspects, I don't see change. I'm just like, damn, what have I been doing wrong? Because I have so much knowledge of law of assumption. I know I'm doing it right, but maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. I mean, do you feel like when those aspects of the past show up that you maybe, I don't want to say get too fixated on them, but give them like too much of a life source or a storyline? Because like I know it's frustrating, y'all. Like trust me when I say like when we are saying that circumstances don't matter, I really don't want it to sound like it's gaslighting. Because I know for a lot of people who are like currently going through their circumstances, it seems so real and it seems so permanent. And I think that's why people get so up in arms about it, because it's frustrating, it's scary, and it can seem like tiring. Sometimes it is tiring, but I honestly feel as though everything has to do with perspective. So if you're still kind of like embedded in the perspective of the person that doesn't have it, it's kind of hard to navigate when you're dealing with those aspects of the manifestation that you don't want to come to face, because it kind of triggers the fact that like you're still not in the perspective of having it. It like triggers that awareness of that. You get what I'm saying? Like for me, a lot of the times, really, when I get triggered, in a sense, I kind of see it as like a blessing, because I feel like, oh shit, this is like another opportunity to remind myself that I'm yet again not a victim. And in those moments, I really do get a lot of my power back. A lot. It reminds me of like, okay, so who am I giving gratification towards in this story? Like, am I giving someone else the capability to create in my own reality and give or take something away from me, but I'm gonna deny myself of that same privilege and right when it's literally my story? Oh, I'm realizing it. They bring it back. It came back in 20, or it came out in 2014. Oh, so it's not even new. I'll look it up. Cause I honestly, I'm always looking for like a good show to watch. I literally haven't been watching anything but like I've been watching like old movies, like fucking. I love Meryl Streep. I love Steve Martin. Steve Martin is literally like one of my favorite actors ever. Like, give him his flowers. I watch like old freaking seasons of Housewives. I think I get triggered, but I tell myself, okay, that doesn't matter, and affirm for self concept and see them as perfect. But if I'm being honest, during the day, I'm not fully being the person who has it. I think that when you are affirming for your person, you have to realize that you're not really affirming for them, you're affirming for you. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like with the SP thing, it can be so emotionally loaded for some people, because I feel like so many people are unknowingly and unconsciously putting their worth and their capability even to manifest in the palm of their SP's hands. And this isn't that. You know what I mean? It was very early on for me when I realized that, oh shit, this isn't even about the specific person. Like, I came into this law actively manifesting a specific person, and it didn't take me long to realize that it's not about them, like, at all. I was like, wait a second. This isn't about them. They're just an extension of me. They're just a reflection of me. They're just a reflection of who I know myself to be. And so I started paying more attention to, again, my perspective of me, my perspective of them, my perspective in general, because I knew that my perspective, the perspective that I was holding, was a direct reflection of who I believed myself to be. And if I was seeing myself as being without something, if I was seeing myself as being in search of something, waiting to be completed, waiting to be wanted, waiting to be needed, waiting to be whole, well, I was insinuating that there was something that I was missing in the first place. And then there's the answer to all my problems right there, because, like, why am I assuming that? Why am I assuming that I'm not already complete? Like, yeah, this SP is gonna be like a beneficial component to my life. They're me. They're like literally me in a different body, in a different experience. But I'm not gonna convince myself that I'm separate from them, I'm without them, or I'm without in general, because, like, again, our true nature is source. Our true nature is wholeness. Like, we're not in search of anything. We're just calling into our experience what it is we would like to experience. Oh yeah, honestly, Jersey Shore reruns hit like so bad. Regina Hall, do I know her? Oh yeah, Regina. Why the fuck? Well, I don't know why you said Regina Hall, but I thought of someone completely different. Regina, I was thinking of Regina King. I was definitely thinking of Regina King. Stop. Oh my god, yeah, of course. Like, that's what I was saying a little bit earlier too. Honestly, I was just saying, like, it truly is all about realizing, like, when I get like too frustrated, or like the world feels too loud, or it feels like I'm without something, or I feel like I'm looking for something, I literally remind myself that I have to put the focus back on me, because this is not about anyone but me. It's not about anyone but self. And that literally, like, calms me down and aids me in, like, any and all times of self-soothing or necessary soothing. No, literally, like, it's a love letter to myself. It's like my whole life is a love letter to myself. And that's honestly, that's like the sweet spot for manifesting. Like, when you're like realizing this is all about myself, this is all about me, this is all about who I know myself to be, what I actually deserve. Honestly, it just it just clicks. It clicks. It feels so good. It feels so authentic. It feels real. It feels like actually fulfilling, because it's like, I'm not doing this to prove a point to anyone. I'm not doing this for any, like, outside gratification. And when you stop doing shit for outside gratification, oh my god, does the journey feel so good. It just feels so good. It feels so healthy. I can't tell you, within my first year of doing the law, I changed so much, just like as a person. I started doing things that I never thought that I could do before. Like, y'all don't even understand. My social anxiety used to be so bad. My depression used to be so bad. Like, I just changed so much. I did things that I was scared to do. Like, it literally felt like I was genuinely, like, healing myself and giving myself the world, because I was, and I am, and I continue to every single day. But it's the best thing I've ever fucking done for myself, like, living by this law. And I can't even say it's because of the manifestation, because the manifestation is like a nice bonus Jonas, but it's because of, like, realizing my true self. Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier. Twitter is not my favorite. It's not my personal favorite. And, like, honestly, if y'all don't enjoy it, leave. There's so many other spaces. Like, honestly, I actually don't mind LOA TikTok, believe it or not. Shockingly. I don't mind Law of Assumption TikTok all too much. What if I make birria tacos? Yum. Just trying to think of what I want for dinner, planning out the rest of my weekend. Anybody else got anything fun planned this weekend? I feel like I've been having such a fun year. I feel like I've had such a fun, like really blessed year. Honestly, I was just kind of like thinking about that the other day. Agreed, Calvin. Agreed. I was saying that earlier too. I was saying it's like there's times where I'm really active on it, and that's just like in general. It doesn't have anything to do with like any subculture or community. Me and Twitter in general, it's like I could be on there and be on there for like a year straight, 2 years straight, and then one day I just disengage, and then I leave for like a year, and then I might come back. I've always been like that with Twitter, no matter what. That's why I'm not necessarily gone. I'm not necessarily gone. I'm just like not interested at the moment. But yeah, it's not my favorite space community wise. Just not right now. And that's okay. And that is okay. Ooh, what kind of concert or who? Yo, I feel like I saw that, Terry, because I saw like this thing that said my clips, and I clicked it the other day, and I don't know why nothing ever dawned on me to click it before, but when I clicked it, I saw that like people can like take clips from your videos. Well, they can like make little clips of your videos, and I saw all y'all making clips of my videos. I thought that was so cool. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna go on there and screen record them, just so that I can like upload them and put them on my platform too, Like that's so cool. I love that. I love that like is a thing. I love that. I did not know what the hell that was before yesterday, I'm telling you. I'm like, what the frick? I plan on starting a YouTube channel and posting LOA book. Yeah, you should. Yo, I have like so many good manifestation journals at the moment. I need to like I was using them a little bit more like towards early October, then I started getting like a little more busy. But I fucking love every single manifestation journal that I've been using lately. They're so good. They're so good. Oh my god. And I honestly, y'all know my favorite law of assumption book. I hope that I start coming across books that I resonate with as much as that one. Honestly, I might take a read in that tonight, because that is such a good book. Oh fuck. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, it's The World is a Mirror by Nada Amari. It is such a damn good book. I love that book. I have recommended that book to so many people. It is, I don't get tired of reading it. It's just so, and she simplifies it so well. I've hit her up to let her know, bitch, you did your big one with this one. I love that damn book. I feel like that book is what got me even better at manifesting money. It's The World is a Mirror. Let me see if I can type it. Shit. Can I type in here? If I'm the only one who can't type in here, that'd be like so criminal. Yeah, please, Terry. Cause like, why? Cause like, why can't I type? Like, that's kind of crazy. I can't type in the chat. Hold up. That's kind of, it's really not letting me. I'm telling y'all everything I love. Maybe if I went on my phone, it would let me. But the iPad said no. It said no, baby. Right? I should be president. I would be like such a good, loving, kind president. Unlike some people. Unlike some people of the orange persuasion. Let me see if I click my live. Could I type? Oh, I could. Oh my god, I can hear myself. It's like it's gonna lag. It's gonna like bounce back. Wait. Let me see if I click my live. Could I type? Oh, I could. Oh my god, I can hear myself. It's like it's gonna lag. It's gonna like bounce back. Like please. No, sorry, it's just cracking me up. Like please. Why do y'all watch me, bro? Sorry, it's just cracking me up. I just wanted to type it to make myself feel better, okay? I know y'all already know. I literally just had to type this so that I could feel like, okay. Oh, wait, I got a little thing next to my name. What? I got a crown? Oh my God. I have a crown? That is like, actually, I've never seen like my own name in the chat. Oh my god, hey Anna. Yeah, it has been like a little minute. No, for real, like literally. Like literally. In real motherfucking time. Oh, yup, here I am. Here I am. I'm here. Y'all summoned me. Y'all must have summoned me because I'm telling you, like, I sat down to record and just was not feeling it. And was just like, I would just rather go live, truthfully. Because, like, I don't record if I don't feel in the mood or, like, in that. Like, when I come to y'all, I'm at my best. And I have, like, shit on my mind. I know exactly what I'm going to talk about. Honestly, it wasn't even that I wasn't in the mood to film. It was just I didn't know what to talk about. I just didn't know what to talk about today. I just didn't have anything specific on my mind and like electrolytes is where it's at. I'm telling you. It just like makes you feel so hydrated, bro. It just takes you there. A lot of us are feeling similarly. A lot of us are feeling quite similarly. You know what I'm saying? I completely understand. Trust me when I say I'm frustrated but not worried. How about that? Frustrated but not worried. Not worried at all because I'm definitely in a different timeline. I'm definitely in that different timeline. Big Sister General. That would actually kind of eat. Not gonna lie, bayonet. I hope I'm saying it right. That would actually really eat. Not gonna lie. Seriously. Like seriously. I did scroll through Twitter like a little bit today and I did like seeing all the tweets about revising that. So, and that's why I'm so chill. And it's like, if I'm being honest, like in my heart of hearts, that's genuinely the only timeline I feel like is real. The only timeline I feel like I'm coinciding with. Genuinely. We're not accepting no other outcomes, honey. But, yo, why? Because, like, okay, bitch, during the election, like, during the counting, bitch, why did I literally look for a fucking subliminal? I shit y'all not. I literally was like, revise the president. Bitch, I was on this bitch looking for some. Like, it was like, it was literally like in the midst of the whole thing. I knew they were coming. By the time I was looking for it, By the time I was looking for it, it was a little too early in the game for all that. But bitch, when I tell you, I was like, I'm a try. Shit, I'm a try to see. Mamala of the country. Y'all know that video with her and what's her name? Drew Barrymore. You need to be Mamala of the country. Hell yeah, yeah, I'm not opposed to that. Absolutely, send me some. Shit. I was also thinking about like making a modeling subliminal too, because I am like back to taking my modeling career seriously. Which excites me. And that's kind of why I've been like not as present on here as I would like to be. Bitch, if y'all want that, I will absolutely fucking make that. You write it down. I'm just a girl, oh little old me. I've been like practicing my walk a lot more lately. Ooh, I could make like, I don't feel like I make like enough identity based subliminals. I could make like, let's think. I could make like a secure identity, secure in self identity. I could be like secure in like a healthy self identity. Ooh, like a like kind of like a beauty, I guess, yeah, like seductress. SP, what about which like a SP sub or a SP video? Like what coins? Ooh, I could do like another like another like glow up. I kind of want to make like a nighttime. You know how they have like those subliminals that you loop overnight, and they're kind of like just those beauty subliminals. It's like a glow up subliminal. Glow up while you sleep or some shit. See why I say that? Okay, see, now I'm getting excited because like I want to pump out like, I don't listen to like sleep tapes where I can't listen to like any apps that I can like hear at night. I can't listen to like any, like if I hear like a verbal affirmation like and it's like too loud, I can't listen to those, but like subliminals for sure these. The ethereal one. Bitch, I could make like a general like ethereal subliminal. I could make like so many beauty subliminals, it's not even funny. But you know what? Honestly, how do y'all saturate? What do y'all do to saturate? What does it look like when y'all saturate? I love hearing I'm trying to put my phone up. I love hearing like different people's perspective and way of doing it. Cause like for me, I just like keeping it simple. I just like keeping it simple and groovy, genuinely. I like getting clear on what it is that I want. Honestly, if I'm doing a saturation session, I will write down in like my notes like 5 or 6 different topics and just kind of like in a sense keep them on a loop, remind myself, keep them in a funnel. But I make it like very simple, simplistic. I make it like quiet time. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I guess I could put it like a social butterfly, and because like those type of things, I think that kind of falls under like a social butterfly, like perspective. I like that. That sounds fun. That honestly sounds fun. You already know I love me a good subliminal, baby. Baby. Pinterest is my shit. I love Pinterest. That's a great quote. That's honestly a great quote. Absolutely. Like if mountains have to move, you will get it. The I am identity. I like getting into the knowing that it's done. It's very I feel like sometimes it's so automatic and easy for me to shift into that state of it's done that it can seem hard to explain to other people in a sense. Because I feel like I can enter a state of knowing very quickly to the point where I'm not even thinking about it. It's just like I assume the identity and everything else follows. I definitely recommend using Pinterest. It's such a good app. I think it's like honestly a good app for like your nervous system to get regulated. Dead ass. It's like a quiet space. It's just images and it's just like it's so fun. That's an app that's like it's actually like not detrimental to scroll on Pinterest forever. It could be nothing but beneficial. I love Pinterest, not even just for manifestation, but like I have so much fun on there because like I feel like my fashion sense has gotten a lot better since using Pinterest. Like I just like love the boards. They're so helpful for when I'm doing photo shoots. Like so helpful. I get like so many hairstyle ideas. Or like even just like interior design. It's fun. Like I just love being on there. Like it's just so much fun to look at. Jewelry. I literally have so many. Oh my god, I have like a fucking pen that's literally just full of food ideas, like healthy food ideas, and like I use it when I go shopping. So, oh my god, I love Pinterest. Yeah, honestly, and that's okay. It's a good thing. Like honestly, limiting your social media intake is healthy. I literally have a 2-hour timer for Instagram and TikTok. I have a timer on my socials. I let myself have free range with YouTube and Pinterest because they're kind of like healthy. Like it's okay. But and I told y'all I'm not on Twitter right now, so that's not even like a thing. But absolutely, I think that honestly, me gaining control of my social media usage really helped with like non-reaction and self-concept for me. Definitely. I just love choosing myself. It's so fun. Like honestly, oh, and I feel like I've said this like 3 times this live, but I'm gonna say it again just in case like I forget. And I do just want y'all to sit on this information. You will get so much better at the law when you use yourself as a point of reference versus not even just the 3D, but somebody else. Like when I stopped going to YouTube for an answer, when I stopped going to Twitter for an answer, and I started sitting with myself and answering my own questions and being my own validation, I literally got that much better at manifesting because I wasn't looking for an outside source to say, yeah, it is done. Yeah, you do have it. I was depending on myself. And like that, my belief literally got stronger because of that. And I feel like your belief gets stronger, the respect that you have for yourself gets stronger, and not even just that, but like the trust that you have with yourself gets stronger, and your the general relationship you have with yourself gets stronger because it's like, fuck that, I'm using myself as a point of reference because I know that as the god of my reality, I don't need another one. I'm literally I talk to myself and my spirit guides. I'm definitely like a spirit guides girly for sure. These. Notice how I've never had allergies. Notice how I have perfect sinuses. Don't we love that for me? I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of bus. Like, I've never heard of this brand in my life. Reward. But it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know, Gatorade. I don't know, Powerade. I might need to pack it up. Because Dollar Tree got them good electrolytes. Yo, party in here. I cannot believe I've been on here for 80 minutes. Time is fake. Time is so fake. Because I literally just got on here like 20 minutes ago. Can't nobody tell me no different. At all. Y'all know how it's like daylight savings? The memes that have been killing me right now are the ones that are like, damn, it's like 14 o'clock right now. Because why does it feel like 14 o'clock right now? It's 14 p.m. Like, what the fuck? Most recently had an epiphany. I got so stuck in trying to create the perfect routine playlist and affirmations and paused one day like, wait, yeah. I kind of feel like that can happen sometimes too, is like getting so fixated on the routine of it all. And it's just like when they say you have to focus more so on being than doing. Absolutely. Absolutely, Anna. That is not a crazy aspect. And just because like you generally see more people manifesting being taller, just because like I guess more people like have a preference or a want from that, does not mean that there's not people who have manifested themselves to be shorter, because there's people who have a want for that too. But like, it's definitely not outlandish or crazy at all. Yes, I used to be like a lot more into tarot when I first started the law. I was a lot more into like tarot and divination cards, and I will always have a love for it. And I gravitate towards them when I feel like I need them. But I think just since the law and knowing about the law in general, I've become like a lot more self-sustained in my knowing, and still love tarot. Will never ever say anything bad about tarot or any form of divination. I think it's all amazing and powerful and great. I just, I know how people can kind of get caught up with the tarot and get stuck and, and so that was like one of those things that I was really trying to like be weary of when I first started in the law. I was like, well, I want to see how I can use tarot to revise. A lot of the time I was using tarot to revise. So it's like if I would see something in the pool that I didn't like, I wouldn't take it. You know how they say take what resonates and leave the rest? I would be leaving the shit that I didn't like. So yeah, but all in all, tarot is cool. Tarot is cool as long as you don't allow yourself to like attach to any limiting beliefs about it, because that's not what it's there for. The click. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of okay with my height, to be honest. Now that y'all making me think about it. Yes, I love mimosas. What the hell? Yeah, exactly. Absolutely, I agree. That's like the perfect way of putting it, for sure. It's a tool. It's an absolute tool. And that's what I tell people, because tarot can only like reflect what story you're holding subconsciously at the moment. These are the lilies. My friends were gagging over these earlier. They were like, so these are press ons? I was like, absolutely. I do not sit down in anybody's salon chair, y'all. I just can't do it. Press ons only. I will go get my feet done for sure. But lashes, eyebrows, all that, myself. Like, I just like can't. I don't know. It's something about like sitting in a salon chair. And I used to be addicted to going to the nail shop. Like, I loved me like a good nail shop day. But now I'm so in love with just like being in and out, because it's like you get your feet done this fast. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that. And I love that for you, because everybody's relationship with God is personal and it looks different. Oh my God, yo. Did I tell y'all about this time? Yo, when I had first learned about the law and I had astral projected, bro. I need to do that shit again. That was so crazy. Like that, I literally was like, bitch, I know every answer of the universe right now, bro. No, it was like in the beginning, like before Hemi Sync, before I even knew what the hell a Hemi Sync was. I dead ass, well, mind you, I was blasted. I was like toasted. But honey, when I say I astral projected, like, it was crazy. I've done it a few times, but there was one time in particular where I did it, and I had like the subliminal on because I wanted to make myself susceptible to it. Or it was a frequency. I had the frequency on, child. I will literally never forget. I feel like I saw the whole world. Okay, so it was like one point where I was like asking my spirit guides. I was like, okay, so like show me God. I was like, can you show me God? And it was like I was in this room, but it was like I was looking outward, and I saw kind of like what would be like depicted as the world. I saw a lot of like, it was like I kept seeing like the sun, the moon, the stars, the greenery, the earth, like, and I kept telling them, I was like, can y'all please like show me God? Like, show me God, please. And I was waiting. I was like waiting to see God. And they kept showing me just again beautiful remnanted aspects of the earth. And so I just, at that point, I just like shut up. And I was like, let me just like shut up and be quiet, because it's like, understand what's going on right now. And so it was like I was spinning around as these images were being shown to me. I was like kind of going around in a circle, and I just kind of kept going, and it was like really beautiful and almost like brought me to tears. And then at some point I kind of came to the realization of them saying that you're looking for God, but God is everywhere, all around you, all at once. Which is why I kept seeing pictures of like the sun, the moon, the stars, the earth, the greenery, the ocean, like everything. They're like, you're asking where God is, but God is everywhere around you. Like, you're asking us to show you God, but we can't show you God if God is right here in front of you. Like, you're not without God. Like, you're not ever in God's reach. It was intense. It was so much more that happened, honestly, other than that. I've done it a few times, but like, bitch, I feel like every time that I've astral projected, I've gotten like every answer to the universe, bro. I've gotten like every, like, I'll be that, like, they be letting me up in there. I'll be like, can I stay there? Like, I actually live here. I live in this realm. Let that be known. I'll be like, can I stay? Can I stay? Or like, I be thinking about how like when my grandma be like, oh, before you were born, or this happened before you were born. And I be like, bro, I feel like I was here. Like, you keep saying I wasn't here during that time, But I feel like I remember y'all. Like I feel my family feels very familiar to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I've been here this whole time. Like she's talking about the barbecue that happened in 1978. Bitch, I was there. I was just in the walls. Y'all couldn't see me. like don't play with me. I was here. Stop. I feel like my family feels like way too familiar for me to like just like be just so happen to be the one that they got. Like no, I knew y'all. I knew y'all beforehand. I was here beforehand. I was here at all the parties. I literally, every time my grandma tells me a memory, it could be like from 1954. And I'll be like, yeah, I remember that. Like, and I'm not even trying to be, I just be feel like, I feel like I have the memory of the event engraved in my DNA or something. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but like, yeah. Oh my God, yeah, same. I've talked to so many angels, bro. I've talked to so many angels, so many spirit guides. That's why they're my favorite people. That's why they're my favorite fucking people for real. They're just so down and so chill and so loving. Like, oh my God. I also love the archangels. Like, I love Archangel Michael so much. Archangel Michael was like the first archangel that I got like well acquainted with. And I just like adore him so much. I should probably get like a Archangel Michael necklace because like I really feel like he is always with me. I feel like I agree. I feel like I definitely agree. I feel like life is definitely a cosmic movie. If anything, it's an extremely cosmic movie. Extremely, extremely. It's constantly cosmic. Like without even trying to be like super metaphysical. I just feel it's like yeah, I feel like a person, like I feel like I exist on this realm, but I have an awareness that I'm so much more than just this at the same time. I can't explain it. It's like I feel connected to so much more. You know what I'm saying? Does anybody know what I mean? Does that sound kind of crazy? Do I sound crazy? Okay. I could make a video about astral projection, not gonna lie. Let me write that down. I feel like it's chef's kiss. It's so much fun. Yeah, it's just like I feel it like literally just quite literally infinite. Hi Autumn. I quite literally feel so infinite. That's what I'm saying. I really do wish like more words existed. I'm not even being funny. I feel like I know a lot of words. I consider myself to be a wordsmith of sorts. Like sometimes I draw a blank, but who doesn't? But at any rate, I just wish there was more language to like really express how I feel sometimes. Cause it's just I can't this is making me want to astral project tonight. No funny shit. Should I do it? I think I should do it. I think I should do it. I think that because like I'm talking about it and it's like in my consciousness and in my mind, that'd be like really, yeah, I think I should do it. We're gonna do it later. Now I'm excited. Now I'm excited. That should be fun. If we were a movie, you'd be the right guy. best friend. Sorry, that comment made me think of that song. Can you make a video on manifesting unrealistic appearance changes and waking up looking completely different? Honestly, yeah. Why the fuck not? I should talk more about instant manifestation because I think that like when you stop thinking about manifestation as a process, that's a favor to yourself too. That's why I'm like, y'all don't hear me talking about like manifesting in steps all too much because I just don't identify with it. I'd rather just like know it's done and just like be the bitch that knows it's done. I identify with that so much. My soul, my spirit, my identity, like I identify with that way of utilizing the law so much. Like it's just like a sharpshoot. Like, nah, bitch, it's done. Nah, bitch, it's done. It's done. It's done, ho. It's done. Why did we eat down? We ate down so bad. Yet it is very possible. Exactly. Absolutely, positively. I just feel like when I don't know how many times I'm gonna set it this live down, but like dead ass, like that is it's just really like the key is just it's all you. It's all you. As soon as like your focus goes off of you and onto something else, that's the mess up, so to speak. Because even then, that's not a mess up. That's something that you can change instantly with your consciousness again. But you know what I'm saying? Like it just makes manifesting so much easier and so much more enjoyable because it's just like, bitch, it's me. It's like literally me versus it's a game of me versus me out this bitch. You know. I wish I had like another subliminal to put on, but this is like just my favorite song. And YouTube is so lame. Like my next manifestation is that they like let you play copyrighted music on the goddamn lives on the platform. It's a big yes. Oh, we all talking about X. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Agree. It's just yikes. I don't like it. Yeah, like I was saying earlier too, like my relationship with social media in general has just like changed, which is like generally a good thing, but like it's just where I'm at right now. It's just where I'm at right now. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna astral project later. Now I'm excited, y'all. I have not done that in a little minute, and it's honestly so fun. Ooh, and you know what? Since you brought up HemiSync, Terry, I'm gonna listen to some of those too. I miss doing my HemiSync sessions. I miss HemiSync. That shit was so scary the first time I did it, but it eats down so bad. And it's really a lot of fun. It's really a lot of fun. They're kind of vintage, not gonna lie. Like all of those tapes were made in like I wanna say the 80s or 90s. But it's like vintage yet futuristic at the same time. I feel like it strengthens your subconscious mind. Truly. It makes you like more aware of the power within oneself. So these, what's the best way to describe HemiSync? So I first found out about these tapes because of like that CIA document where they were talking about how like patterning and all that shit in the subconscious mind and how like you do create your own reality and whatnot. I literally, those emojis are so freaking cute. Are they YouTube emojis? They're so adorable. Like, why are they so freaking cute? I love them. But yeah, it's like I found this within the CIA. They referenced HemiSync, and they're kind of like these tapes. Like maybe I could play one. It's like a series of tapes. It's like called the Gateway Experience, and it's pretty cool. so hard to explain. Okay, let me like turn this back like a little bit. It's gonna sound a little creepy, like don't worry. They're kind of like little modules or exercises. And the best way that I can describe them, like what they did for me, is make me feel like very at one with myself, but also like very powerful in terms of my subconscious mind. It's a little creepy, but it's okay.
This is the first step along your path to a gateway beyond which is discovery, your own discovery of reality, of truth, of who and what you are.
Yeah.
Now a simple preparation. Because of the special audio techniques used, it's important that certain sounds reach your right ear and others your left ear.
So obviously,
to be sure
like
of this,
preferred that
you should be hearing my voice in your right ear at this moment. If you are not hearing my voice in your right ear, turn your headphones around now so that you are hearing my voice in your right ear.
Hear me sing the Gateway Experience. And there's like series of these tapes, by the way. Like this is just like the initial like orientation. But I'm telling y'all, when I was doing like Hemi sync and shit, bitch, my dreams, my manifestations. Wait, is the CIA generally like negative? Is the CIA bad?
Move your body into a more relaxed position. Release
I didn't know you could do that. I did not know you could zoom in on here.
Move into whatever position is best for you.
But yeah, they have like different modules. There's like part 1, part 2, part 3, and they all focus on like different things.
This is your exercise to achieve focus 10, the 10 state, where your mind remains awake and alert, and your physical body is deeply asleep.
These kind of feel like
if not,
they kind of think they're kind of like lucid astral projections. Yeah, it does sound scary, but they're so fun to do. Oh shit, they introduced crack. Why'd they do that? Why did they do that? That's terrible. Well, I mean, honestly, they out here telling motherfuckers that they subconscious mind create their reality shit.
As you listen to the sound.
So some people would say the purpose of HemiSync is that it like perfectly syncs the left side of your brain and the right side of your brain. You know how they say like one side of your brain is more artistic, one side is more logical. The goal of HemiSync is to get them to like vibrate on the same frequency so that you become like super at one with yourself, but also like begin to manifest your ideals, like begin to like project them into your reality. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have so many Ariana interactions. It's actually not funny. If I go through my goddamn screenshots, child. And that's because I manifested becoming really close with one of her close friends. That's another manifestation video. That's gonna go in the manifestation video too. But also that friend just so happens to be a artist that I really like too. Hey, oh my God, not 4 a.m. Lord. I never finished either. I never finished. Yeah, I saw that article too. I mean, what they might be, it could be, but I mean, they write about one thing. Like it's really sad that they introduced. Like they should have never did that. That's really bad. Like why would y'all do that? But like they write about. I mean, I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you're right. Y'all, I'm about to Google it. Did they really? I'm so confused. Y'all about to have me falling down like a rabbit hole all night. We don't do drugs. We only do the green kind. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it in my free time because I will literally go down a rabbit hole. From Peru. Oh shit. I have too many questions. I have too many questions. Like, what if they were like, were there? Yeah. Oh yeah. I know about that epidemic. So what they trying to do? Social experiments? This is educational purposes only. YouTube. Educational purposes only. I gotta tell the moderators. This is educational purposes only. YouTube. Entertainment and educational purposes only. YouTube. Why would they do that? So what was it supposed to... This reminds me of these conversations I have on the phone with my friend. So what was it supposed to be, like a social experiment? Like, so we just gonna throw this out in the earth and see how they act. I have questions. I'm just gonna read when I get off, bro. Please, y'all, do not send me down a rabbit hole. Bruh. Which would be fucking crazy. Which would be like fucking crazy. What? I mean, but then, okay. Bitch, let me pull up that. Where's that document? So what is even their purpose? Look, y'all got me started. Y'all got me started. Bruh. So it's like, how y'all gonna be... This is the fucking document. If you go on Google, educational purposes only TikTok, YouTube, if you go on Google and type in like CIA subconscious mind, you'll find like the full document. I've not read the full thing, but they definitely... I just honestly took that as like, oh shit. I mean, like, because we already know that scientists talk about how the subconscious mind and stuff works, right? No, honestly, I didn't know that they were responsible for that. Which is like, well, what's the purpose? Because it's like, oh, wow. So that's why people be saying like the government ain't shit. Okay. Okay, valid point. And we ain't even listen. We ain't even gotten to listen. I agree most stuff. Oh yeah, well, we been knew that. I mean, yeah, we definitely been knew that. You ain't lying. But it's like, bitch, you gotta pick which the fuck you gonna be, bitch. Either y'all gonna be serving up seasonings to people, or y'all gonna be setting them on the fucking right track with the information about them having the fucking capability to reprogram the subconscious mind? Right, we can manifest and revise. We can literally manifest and revise. I can manifest that whole epidemic away. Like, I could do a revisionist history. Damn, that's crazy. Now I'm like thinking. Now I'm like, bitch, should I obliterate y'all? I could like manifest y'all away. Don't get me started. No, literally, I'm the most limitless bitch y'all will ever. Like, you could literally come to me and tell me that you want to manifest some wings on your back, and I'd be like, why can't you? I would honestly genuinely want to know why the fuck you wouldn't be able to. I just can't see. I don't see a reason why you can't. The more limitless, the better. Like, I really do not think that there is a such thing as the sky being the limit. Like, nah, hell no. Let's crash the ceiling. I'm low-key crazy. Y'all. I mean, like, look, y'all could talk to me about any kind of esoteric subject matter. I'm in. I'm into it all. Oh my god, and you know what's funny about that video? Freaking Keely Williams from the Cheetah Girls quote tweeted it. It's like so random. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's some damn Wingstop on your front doorstep out of the motherfucking nowhere. Hot as fuck. Hot and ready. Right, sky is not the limit because space. Yeah, it was Miss Keely with the lisp. It was so funny and random. I was like, now how the fuck? Tell me how's that view? Tell me what I look like. Yes. Manifesting food is top tier. Absolutely. Tell me what I look like. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm manifesting like a major physical appearance change right now myself too. So I'm totally with all these blow up subliminals. I feel like there is a natural process to manifestation, but I don't feel like you should look at it as it's a process as far as expecting it to be one for yourself. You know what I mean? Because like that's what brings in like that longevity and like getting hooked up on time and getting hooked up on shit. As far as us, our decision making is not a process. And it's like manifestation is essentially instant because of awareness and consciousness, right? Like, we're the ones that are aware of space and time being a thing. So it's like, if you want to be honest, even if we took our awareness off of those two things, they wouldn't have a life source because it's all up to our consciousness. You know what I'm saying? So there's a natural process to manifestation, but I feel like when people get too caught up in the process of it all unfolding, they create too many barriers for themselves. I have seen it happen. And so I just don't like to think of it as a process. I like the more limitless for me, the better. Again, like this, there's no right or wrong way. In my reality, manifestation is not a process. Because I don't feel like conveying the message to myself that I have to wait for anything, especially things that I want and good things. So it all comes down to like the verbiage and the message that you want to instill into your God self. My God self identifies with the most limitless way of things happening, and my God self does not perceive time as a limit, and therefore I don't factor it in there being a process, because if I was factoring in there being a process, I'd be focusing on the aspect of time, and my limitlessness just doesn't identify with seeing time as a factor in any of it. So it's really up to you. Like, there's not really a wrong answer. It's just like, that's what makes me feel more fulfilled and more confident and more comfortable in my God self and how I orchestrate. You know, it just feels good for me. But I don't focus on any of the other aspects like the 3D or like it's not here yet. It's like I buy into my decision and I know that all I have to do to keep that festering is buy into it again. Buy into it again. That's why I focus again on self-validation. Asking myself all the questions. Looking to myself for all the answers. Not looking for somebody else to answer me, because somebody else's answer in their own reality could completely differ from my own, but that doesn't make what I decided in my reality for myself any less true. So at the end of the day, we all just get our shit. Big purr. Big purr. I'm honestly feeling like a really good and powerful internal shift right now. Some inspired action. But okay, guys, I think I'm actually gonna wrap it up because I am getting a little bit hungry. I was out with my friends all day earlier and we were just like talking so much that I didn't even eat. I literally bought a sandwich and we were just chatty Cathy's and running all around and taking videos and taking pictures. But I think I want some tacos. Not gonna lie. This was so fun. I missed this so bad. Y'all genuinely have no clue. I missed this so bad. And I can't wait to come back and do it more. Honestly, probably it's Friday. I might go out on Sunday. I could probably come back tomorrow night. How's that sound? I think tomorrow night sounds good. I think that sounds good to me. Y'all might be seeing my face tomorrow night after I get home from the gym and I wind down and I clean up, and I will come on later that evening because I feel like I would rather give y'all these lives right now versus just like making videos. I'll make a video next week. I'll make a few videos next week, but I think I'll just wind up coming live again tomorrow night. Sound good? Hey, this was fun. The people who watch this live replay are gonna be like, what the hell was she talking about? Like, we done went from so many subject matters. I tell y'all, we talk about everything on here, yo. But all right, y'all, peace. I'm gonna get my tacos. Take it on down. Love you guys. Have a good weekend. Talk to you later.